Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Durant. That's the start they were looking for just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down just a couple. To Durant. Here's a chance from long range. Is good. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Fires the three. Message received. Well defended. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 4. Good start.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. They trail by 2. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Durant across the timeline. 10-6 our score. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Substitution being made in this one.
Entering the game for the Brooklyn Nets, number 12, Joe Harris.
Durant, bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. And finishes strong.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Brooklyn's got it. Probing the defense. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Offensive board. Leonard had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Durant. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
For Los Angeles, number 23, Louis Williams.
George. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Williams. And that one out of bounds off a net. Leonard. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Williams. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Nets have it. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
DeAndre Jordan, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Deep three at the buzzer. That's the end of the period. It's been all Clippers so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The assist from number 11, Kyrie.
Kawhi Leonard against KD. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Durant with the basketball up top. Down 12. Kevin Durant, 3 for 3 in this first half.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Beverly. To Leonard. From long range. That won't go.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant across the timeline. We're a minute into the second quarter. And that one out of bounds off a net. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. George.
To number 31, Jarrett Allen. That's his first personal foul.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second to 3, got it. 3 for 3, nice. Durant with the basketball up top. Trailing by 15. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to Dinwiddie. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Durant. had made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Leonard. Great pass to set it up. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Irving with the basketball. Down a dozen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's George with the rebound. To Leonard. He throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Leonard. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
To Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Kevin Durant has it. Sizing up the defense. Durant. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Paul George. He's now 4 for 6.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys trail by 13. And the rebound taken in by George. Big finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.